Catch the Ozarks' most exciting PI every Wednesday evening at 10:30 when you're looking at the winner.
Good evening and welcome to Showcase 33 and part one of the incredible story of Goliath Awaits. Mark Harmon and Christopher Lee headline an all-star cast to the bottom of the ocean where 300 people have survived for 40 years. Part one of Goliath Awaits on Showcase 33.
Ship she could be. Goliath.
That is an SOS.
Yeah, I hear it. I just can't believe it.
337 people? After 40 years?
I did it! Moms love Cheerios, no sugar, but kids make Cheerios number one. We loved it! Toasty oat goodness is what it's got. 1 gram of sugar, not a lot.
I love the low sugar.
But we all love Cheerios' new improved flavor.
Toasted longer for an even toastier taste.
Moms love Cheerios, low sugar.
And improved toasted oat taste.
But kids make Cheerios number one. We did it!
Friday night, Elvis Presley manages to get himself into big trouble on Showcase 33.
You've been found guilty by a jury of your peers of the crime of manslaughter. You're hereby remanded to the custody of the sheriff, and you'll be transported to the state penitentiary.
You will never make a guitar player. You got no rhythm in your bones. I'm really gonna breathe.
They're rocking in the jailhouse with Elvis Presley Friday night at 7 on TV 33.
Treat me nice.
On the next soap, the Major takes a prisoner.
One of the Nazis' top spies. Are you crazy? This is Mr. Kirby, our neighbor.
Chuck and Bob meet the family.
I'm Mary.
Hi, Mary.
And this is Danny.
How are you?
Hi, Dan.
And that's Jody.
Hello, Jody.
Hi.
And Bert's bummed out.
Squeak with laughter when soap continues tonight at 10.
Sunday morning on Comedy Theater, Bud and Lou are riverboat actors in the naughty 90s.
This side. Get out of here. There's a play going on. Get out. Out. Mr. Singleton, will you get out? Out. Yes. Mr. Singleton, Mr. Singleton.
See Abbott and Costello in the naughty 90s, Sunday morning at 8:30 on TV 33.
As I said.
Bet you can't tempt Sarge's tummy with the taste of nuts and honey. She does everything by the book.
Ooh. Hey, Sarge, Honey Nut Cheerios got crunchy nuts.
And tasty golden honey.
Nuts and honey? Maybe I better investigate.
It's gonna tempt your tummy with a taste of nuts and honey. It's a honey of an oat. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Kid, you got a real future. That's off the record.
It's a honey of an oat. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
For me, dinner time was the worst time of the day. Mom would say, no vegetables, no dessert. But I just didn't like those plain old vegetables. But then, Mom started serving Stillwell bread and vegetables. They were crispy, crunchy, delicious. It changed my whole life. Now I even look forward to dinner time.
Stillwell frozen breaded vegetables. So crispy and crunchy, even kids like them.
I suggest we negotiate.
Let's not.
Watch the Ozarks' most exciting Private Eye every Wednesday night at 10:30 on your Ozarks Independent, Channel 33. It's the kind of late-night action you can't find anywhere else in the Ozarks when you're looking at the winner, Channel 33, with the CBS Late Movie.
Will you look at this? I was so sleepy getting dressed, I put on one brown sock and one blue sock. Well, I wouldn't worry about it, Ted. You probably have another pair just like them at home.
KSPR Newsline. Highlights of news, weather, and sports with David Taylor.
Good evening. A federal judge in Boston has thrown out a $100,000 reward to actress Vanessa Redgrave. He ruled the Boston Symphony Orchestra could not be held liable for damage to her career that might have come after it canceled her performance in a 1982 concert series. The judge said instead the orchestra must pay Redgrave $27,500 and Redgrave has to pay the symphony's court costs. They celebrated today in Detroit, where Ford Motor Company reported its largest ever earnings for a single year. The company says it made $741 million in the fourth quarter of last year, meaning a total 1984 profit of $2.9 billion. General Motors reported a record of its own last week, and Chrysler is expected to do the same tomorrow. 3 rapists in South Carolina who were given a choice of castration or a 30-year prison term are going to be resentenced. The state Supreme Court says the option given to the men was unconstitutional. The justices say castration is a form of mutilation, so it's prevented by the state's constitution. People who were born in 1970 had a 1 in 4 chance of getting cancer during their lifetime. Now the American Cancer Society says the people born this year will have a 1 in 3 chance. But that's simply because they'll be living longer thanks to a drop in other causes of death. So more people will be living long enough to get into the age group in which cancer is a high risk. Americans aren't serious enough about losing weight. That's the finding in a new report by a panel from the National Institute of Health. The group says even if you're just 20% overweight, that could shorten your lifespan. The chairman of the research team says too much of the talk about obesity relates to cosmetics and vanity and not to health risks. More news after this.
Consumers makes great American menus easy and economical. Featuring Pillsbury flour and cake mix for 79 cents each. Green Giant corn, peas, or green beans, 3 for $1. Boneless whole hams, $1.29 a pound. Swift premium bacon, $1.59 a pound. Fox Deluxe pizza, 59 cents. Consumers adds a taste of summer in the middle of winter with white seedless grapes, 99 cents a pound. And delicacies from Consumers Bakery are bound to enhance any menu.
Tonight's forecast for the Ozarks looks like this. Clear and cold, the low 15 to 20. Mostly sunny and continued cold Thursday, the high around 35. Clear and not quite as cold Thursday night and Friday, the low tomorrow night near 20, the high Friday in the low 40s. The Missouri Tigers signed 20 recruits to national letters of intent today. 3 Southwest Missouri products are among the football signees. The Tigers tabbed 6'2", 230-pound Steve Mox, an offensive lineman from Joplin Parkwood. Damon Frenchers, a 6'2", 205-pound linebacker from Waynesville. And Roland Young, a 5'9", 180-pound wide receiver from Springfield Central. More news at 9:30.
I suggest we negotiate.
Let's not.
Watch the Ozarks' most exciting Private Eye every Wednesday night at 10:30 on your Ozarks Independent, Channel 33. It's the kind of late-night action you can't find anywhere else in the Ozarks when you're looking at the winner, Channel 33, with the CBS Late Movie.
Leave the dull, dreary doldrums of winter behind and journey to romantic Italy as the SMSU Department of Theatre and Dance, in conjunction with the Department of Music, takes you on a musical tour of Venice with their production of Gilbert and Sullivan's The Gondoliers. Join the fun as these colorful characters come to life on the stage of Koger Theatre. For further information, call the Craig Hall box office at 836-5979. The Gondolier.
Sunday morning on Comedy Theater, Bud and Lou are riverboat actors in the naughty 90s.
This side. Get out of here. There's a play going on. Get out. Out. Mr. Singleton, will you get out? Out. Yes. Mr. Singleton, Mr. Singleton.
see Abbott and Costello in the Naughty 90s, Sunday morning at 8:30 on TV 33.
Rossi, what's going on out there? Castillo said there'd been a shooting.
I have worked my land a long time, and I care what happens to it. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let some outsider from Baja, Chihuahua come in here and negotiate it out from under me.
Rossi, you're in jail.
I heard. Wyatt's got it, huh?
I wouldn't mention this to anyone. Let this be our little secret.
If we pay him, there's no guarantee he won't keep bleeding us. I think we ought to call his bluff.